To one who dances barefoot in the rain. I saw you from afar. Your dance was unskilled, not graceful in the slightest. With your mismatched socks, your outfit certainly popped, though your style had no rhyme nor reason, much like your dancing. But I saw your joy, and I wanted to step closer. As I got closer, I heard your music. How curious to find someone dancing so beautifully and so full of joy to a song so sad, as if you danced with sadness itself. I had to sit down and watch you. The next song was one of anger and pain. How curious to find someone dancing so beautifully and so full of joy to a song so full of hurt and rage, as if you danced with both hatred and pain themselves. The thought then came to me, I wondered if you would dance with anyone. As ashamed as I am to admit, I watched you for hours. Try as I might to look away, I could not. You had your eyes closed, you did not see me. I wondered who you were imagining dancing with. Ashamed as I am to admit, I was filled with fear when you had last opened your eyes and laid your eyes on mine. Electricity intertwined intricately with fear at the sight of them. Eyes so brown, like fertile dirt, with which I could tend a garden of love and light and hope in them and them alone. Going anywhere else would be futile at best, a death to anything I tried to grow at worst. And I saw the pain and hatred and sadness and joy you danced with in your eyes. And I also saw fear and electricity, a mirror of my own. I just wanted to be lost in your eyes for all eternity. You eyed me with curiosity, trepidation laced in every breath, and paused so deftly on a kiss of a gentle breeze. Then as you held out your hand, I found something else I'd like to get lost in for eternity. Your hands so gentle and soft, so frail, and yet so full of life and color, as if you lived via a single thread of hope and could disappear within an instant once the moment passed, as if you represented the beauty of hope itself. The thought occurred to me that you weren't there, a figment of my imagination, this beautiful being who danced barefoot in the rain. You held your hand out far longer than I would have, as if you lived off the dream that I would take it, that anyone would take it and dance with you. I saw the shame, immense shame, as you lowered your hand, and I reached out to take it, only to find I was the one that didn't exist. Your hand went through mine, but you jumped at the touch. You felt me, though I wasn't there. You smiled so softly and tenderly, and began to dance again, as if you had been graced to dance with the divine, and I too danced with you. As I stood there, it amazed me how long you were outside, singing, dancing, writing, drawing, reading, as if you had nothing better to do. You were outside for hours. I wondered why. I wondered what you were waiting for, what you were looking for. I wondered for hours beside you. As the hours passed, the rain stopped, the clouds went away, the sun started going down. And as it started to set, I understood. The way you looked at the sunset sky, the way you spilled your soul to it, and me and no one else. I understood. Thoughts so deep and yet so frail, and so full of pain and hope and love, and other deep and complex feelings. The way you admired the sunset sky, you seemed to really think it understood too. And I wondered if the sun set because of you. For you. Just by the glimpses of wonder and awe in your eyes, the sun sets every day. But I didn't see in it what you do. I don't think anyone does. But I do now. I understood now. Watching you, those few moments seemed to be the only time you were still. The only time you put your headphones down and turned your music off and paused, fully helpless to the night and what it had planned, pondering everything, possibly nothing, at the same time. The words you said to it, the feelings and thoughts you shared with it and me, and us alone, burned in my soul forever. And the way you reached out, as if you could touch the sunset sky itself, was ridiculous. But with hope brimming in your eyes and your tantalizing fingers so frail, I reached out to touch it too. You smiled when it was done setting, and you put your headphones on and turned your music on and started walking and singing and dancing and writing, and off you were, a figment of my imagination. Or was I a figment of yours? The thought came to mind you weren't aware I existed. To you, you were doing this alone. And I wondered, as you walked away, if you always would. If someone found the value in you that I did. If anyone ever would. And in my spirit I knew you wondered the same. Thank you for listening.